I am woman phenomenally. Phenomenal woman? That's me, Maya Angelou. Welcome to this segment of the Afrocentrist podcast, The Woman, Her Story, and Her Impact, where I get to speak to women from across the globe, sharing their stories and how they are impacting their world. Coming to you every Wednesday, 4 p.m. GST. Of course, with your favorite show host, the energetic EJ. So make it a date with me every Wednesday. The Afrocentrist podcast, proudly African. Hi, and welcome to today's episode of the Afrocentrist podcast. And on this particular segment, The Woman, Her Story, and Her Impact. I am Ejiro, the energetic EJ. How are you doing today? I hope you're fine. Okay, so you know how we do it here on this segment, all right? So I'm going to be showing or interviewing or introducing you to a phenomenal woman. And today on the show, I have a phenomenal woman. Yes, I think this season, like season 5, is like... Anyway, let me not talk about it too much so that it doesn't look like I'm trying to advertise Abu Dhabi, but like, it's just a cool place. And I think all the cool women are there, right? Okay, so no shades to those of us in Dubai, but I feel like Abu Dhabi is so cool and it's for the chill people. So you're about to meet another chill woman. She is an advisor and a wealth coach. So her aim is basically to help busy women get wealthy with ease. You are about to find out how to become a wealthy woman doing it with ease. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. But you know already that we're also going to have to meet her so that she can tell us a little bit about herself, her story, and especially how she's impacting our world. And I'll be right back with my guest. Black Girl in Dubai presents Reclaim, Reset, and Realign, a 2-day virtual summit empowering women and men on the theme of rediscovering yourself and your goals for the new year and beyond. Speaking on building your money is Lydia Andrews. Speaking on purpose is Marcia McLeod. Speaking on finding your voice is the energetic EJ. Speaking on travel is Aqua Bohemia. Speaking on confidence is Kai Charles. And speaking on building your tribe is Cordelia Henry. It promises to be informative, engaging, and transformational. Date 21st and 22nd January 2022. Time 4 to 7 p.m. GST. Venue online, so you can attend from any part of the world. Attendance is free, but registration is required. Visit bit.ly/reclaim, reset, realign to secure your seat today. The power to make the change you desire is already within you. Hi, Lydia.
Hi, EJ.
How are you?
Good to see you again.
So, guys, can you see how beautiful and wealthy? She looks wealthy, doesn't she? Like your skin glows.
Oh, thank you.
My guest today is Lydia Andrews, a wealth, like an advisor and a wealth coach. How are you, Lydia? How are you doing today?
I'm good. How about you?
So great to have you on the show. I am well. So please, who is Lydia?
That's a difficult question to answer, but I'll try and keep it simple.
Okay.
I am just a woman who's on a mission to see other women build wealth. That simple?
Like, why do I feel like wealthy people are just like easy, you know? For example,
Easygoing.
you know, Mark would just put on a very grey t-shirt. Bill Gates would just put on a simple, colored shirt. Like, Lydia is just like, in one line, this is what I do. I help women become wealthy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
How did this journey begin for you?
I think it began even long before I became a wealth advisor. I think it began with my passion to want to help people who don't have information, who don't have wealth. I want to see more communities become wealthy. I want to see people being able to provide opportunities to the people around them. And that just means jobs, right? I'm not talking about handouts, because by empowering people, you're empowering the community as well. So I think this is something that probably started maybe even in my early 20s. And I love seeing people I love seeing people create from nothing. So taking what they have and then building it into something. And that often is in the form of a business. But then when I became a wealth advisor, I realized that there's something so much easier. There's a way that's so much easier for us to build wealth, and that is simply investing. So I try to incorporate both. So yes, on the one hand, as a wealth advisor, I focus on investing, but as a wealth coach, I'm helping my clients take their ideas and implement it to start a business.
Okay, so I hear you say wealth advisor and wealth coach. What's the difference?
Okay, so a wealth advisor is just taking your money, give me your cash, let me grow it for you. Let me look at what opportunities to grow it for you, understanding your bigger financial goals and understanding your financial plan and putting a plan together and a strategy together to help you achieve that. A wealth coach, on the other hand, has a lot more to do with your mindset.
Wow.
So what are the struggles that you're facing? What are your beliefs about money and wealth? How are your mindsets holding you back from being able to achieve wealth? Because in so many ways, we don't realize that we have some subconscious beliefs that perhaps we grew up with that are still hindering us from being able to do so much more for ourselves when it comes to building wealth.
Absolutely. So I'm going to rewind a little bit. Tell me about your background, because I'm curious. Where are you from? What was your childhood like? Like, what just brought you into this space of wanting to help people, and especially women, create wealth?
You know, it's interesting because growing up in Ottawa, I don't think I really thought too much about being wealthy or being rich. I think overall, you know, again, like most people, you have a house to live in, you have a car, you're able to go to school, go to universities, you have clothes, you have food, the basics. So I'm not thinking we're really broke, but I'm also not thinking we're super rich, we're comfortable, we're able to live life and enjoy it. So it wasn't until I think maybe in university, and then I started learning, or actually it was in high school, I started learning more about what was happening in different countries around the world, what was happening in more, I guess, impoverished areas, even in Canada. And then also moving to Ghana. So there's so many factors that came together that maybe opened my eyes a bit more to the opportunities out there, but also to the state of haves and have-nots. And so with that, that's when I really started thinking, okay, I know the world is an unequal place. There's going to be poverty no matter what.
Absolutely.
But how can I help you make more money for yourself, and then perhaps in doing, you're going to positively impact the people around you.
Absolutely. So you said you lived in Ghana.
I did live in Ghana.
How long?
After university for 7 years.
Whoa! What part of Ghana?
In Accra.
Hey, Charlie. But you have roots in Ghana.
Yeah, of course. So interestingly, I didn't go to Ghana at all growing up. So it was a shock to everyone when I decided to up and go to Ghana after university.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, how was that for you? 7 years. How was it for you?
You know what? When I first got there was a major culture shock. Okay.
What was the shockest thing, if I can say?
There's too many to count. You know, there was a lot of culture shock, but then eventually I got so comfortable to the point where a lot of people forget I didn't grow up in Ghana.
Wow. So do you speak any local dialect?
Speak the language. I remember the little bits that my parents spoke to us as a child, but aside from that, I mean, I picked up a few things here and there living there, but I cannot have a conversation.
In any of the languages.
No.
But where originally are you from in Ghana?
Volta region.
Hey, I have friends over there because I lived in Ghana myself for 3 years, and yeah, it's a chill place. I love their, like, compared to back home in Nigeria, they're a bit really relaxed. They take life a little bit easier than we do, so they start kind of, you know, like, hey guys, why are you rushing?
Just chill. Yeah.
Like, just chill. Like, it's only in Ghana would you feel like when there's rush hour, a taxi person will tell you, Charlie, that place you're going, sorry, I'm not working, like, because there's too much traffic.
Yeah.
Compared to Nigeria, man, like, the fact that there's traffic is like, oh, we're going there because there's plenty of traffic because it's gonna increase your fare, all of that. But they're so chill in Ghana. Amazing. Good to know that, you know, we share that in common. We stayed in Ghana for a bit. So
we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, no? Okay, so tell me about wealth creation and why did you choose women specifically?
Okay, because what I notice is that women tend to be less confident in managing their money. That's the basics, right? Not even thinking about wealth, in budgeting, and thinking I'm not good with money. A lot of women say that, and this is even, in my opinion, the women who are good at managing their money.
Oh, wow.
The women who have several investments, the women who have been saving consistently for years and they're doing well financially, they are also saying, I'm not good with money. So I realize that it's more of a mindset thing. And so that's why I think the wealth coaching is really important, because first and foremost, your mind needs to be right.
Absolutely.
Because I focus on 3 pillars: earning wealth, building wealth, and preserving wealth. And I say that you cannot earn, build, or preserve wealth if you don't have the right mindset.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So then when you have the right mindset, then you can start looking at how can I earn wealth, increase my income streams, and use that money to build wealth by investing.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
what in your experience with working with women, what would you say is the strongest mindset that has held them back?
Fear, uncertainty, procrastination. Yeah, I think for those, especially when you're dealing with something like the stock market, it seems so overwhelming. It seems so confusing.
Yeah.
Exactly, but it really isn't. So my goal is to try and simplify it, especially for the women who knows that they need to invest. They have been saving for a while. They have this money there. They know they need to do something with it, but they don't know
what to do with it.
So I try and simplify it in a way that is easy to understand, and that we go on the journey together. So if it's wealth coaching, that's one thing. But then if we're investing together, I'm managing their investments, but I'm teaching them as we go along. I'm teaching them how things work so that they can understand how their money is doing and why there are changes, especially when you're talking about the ups and downs in the market.
Exactly. What would you say is your biggest moment so far on this journey?
Oh man, that's a good question. It's every time a woman has that, I get it now. I understand it. And sometimes some women are even bold enough to take that step. They may not fully understand. They know it's what they need to do, but they'll take that step in faith, trusting me to guide them along the way. So it is a big responsibility for me because, of course, one, it's your money. Money is very important, right? You don't fully understand what you're doing, but you see me, you see what I'm doing, and you believe that you can trust me with your money. That to me is something that I don't take lightly.
Absolutely. I can imagine. So if somebody's watching you right now, a young lady or even an aged lady, and they're like, oh my God, I've heard this over and over again, how investment is important in building wealth. How, like you said, there are 3 levels to it, earning first, investing, and then preserving it. So if somebody is listening or watching this and saying, you know what, I'm not even in any of these 3 categories, where do I start from?
Okay, that's where I need to get a better understanding of what your goals are.
Okay.
Because it's your goals that will push you to want to earn wealth, that will want to invest. If you don't care what you do, you have no interest in doing anything except sitting somewhere doing nothing, then you're not going to be motivated. But if you tell me that, okay, in 10 years I want to have a business, I want to retire by the time I'm 50, and you're already 35, that's only 15 years away. And the life that you describe for yourself when you retire is not something that's going to require $100 a month. It's going to require maybe $10,000 a month. So then we look at those numbers and we work it backwards. And when we work it backwards, then you're going to be motivated to do what it takes. Because who wants to work so hard for 20, 30 years, 40 years, and then when they retire, they don't have money? I don't want that. Do you want that?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
So it begins with the goal, setting a goal and saying, so hearing this now, I'm like, but there are a lot of women out there who don't even have a goal. Like,
yes, that's true.
So how does what you do help them begin to see that this is important? Like, it's not about you just amassing wealth for yourself and saying, oh, I just want to be rich. But I mean, if that's your goal, well, it's your goal.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's your goal. But like, for for those people who are watching or listening and they're like, really? So I have to set a goal, like, okay, this is what I want. Like, what would you say to that kind of person?
So it's about dreaming. It's allowing yourself to dream. It's feeling free enough to dream. So I often do types of visualization exercises, or I ask women to really think about the life they want to have. And when you probe enough and you get them to think enough, then they'll start to form a picture in their mind. And I believe that once you can start dreaming about it, then you can put a number down. Okay, how much is this life going to cost me? How much do I need to start investing now so I can live that life?
This.
Again, like I said, it's not complicated. I try and simplify it, and then each time we interact, then we build on what we started with.
Absolutely. Do you think it's going to get to any point where it is too late to dream?
It's never too late to dream. If
So
you're
you-
alive, you can dream.
So you mean like if a 40-year-old woman or a 50-year-old woman is watching this and they're like, oh my God, look at me, I don't even have enough saving, but okay, maybe where I'm at now, I'm still working, so maybe I can still do something. Never too late.
It's never too late. And I'm sure you see on social media all these posts of people who are older, 50, 60, 70s, who are still reinventing themselves. And so if you think it's too late, that's because you've decided in your mind it's too late. So you need to change that thought. Again, here comes the mindset. You need to change that thought so that you can act on it.
Absolutely.
And you're going to change your actions accordingly.
It is never, ever, ever, I repeat, ever too late for you to dream. So it doesn't matter that, okay, you spent 40 years of your life having no dream, so you've just floated up until this point. But what we're saying here today is you can start dreaming now, and then you can work with a coach who's going to help you, work with you to see how you can materialize that dream. If you have one advice for a young lady watching, or any lady at all, what would that advice be?
You know what? I'm going to have to stick with invest. Invest, invest, invest. It's about figuring out, again, what your goals are, but then ultimately we need to invest because we want our money to work for us. I'm not going to get into all the reasons why women especially need to invest, but please do look at how you can invest for your future. So your future self will thank you. There's a quote from Tiffany Aliche, and she says something along those lines, and I absolutely love it. So invest for yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank
so
you.
if somebody's watching this and they want to connect with you, like, you make wealth or becoming wealthy so easy, please, I want to work with you. How would they do that?
You can check out loveyourselffinancially.com. You can follow me on social media, Lydia Lids. You'll post the details. I'm on social media everywhere. You can send me a DM, follow me, let's chat, and look at how you can build wealth.
Awesome. I love it, because I'm going to follow her now, like right literally, not only on social media, so that, I can start to work around building wealth. Like, I think wealth fits me, right? Because I'm on my way to becoming wealthy. So I can just fast track that by working with somebody like Lydia. So if you are thinking about becoming a wealthy woman, right, then you should contact her. I'm going to leave all her details in the description of this video. So please do well to contact her, right? I'm going to see you next time with another gorgeous woman, sharing her story and how she's impacting her world. This is the Afrocentrist podcast and the segment called The Woman, Her Story, and Her Impact. And I'm the energetic EJ. See you next time. Bye-bye.